This is Steve Robbins. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys, quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Listener Corey writes in, I'm a school psychologist. I have a ton of resources that I often need to refer to, bookmarks, articles saved on my hard drive, and resources in a Google Drive, plus stuff in Dropbox. When someone says, hey, we need a behavior plan for this kid who's stealing, I need to quickly find all of the relevant stuff. How do I do this? And how do I get everything into that resource without going through every single thing and entering it on a Google Doc? Hi, Corey. Oh, I feel your pain. I've been using the internet so long that some of my files are stored on stone tablets. As you can imagine, it's really hard to share them. Not only are they heavy, but the dust on the stones dries out my hands. I use hand cream to protect my sensitive skin, and then my hands are so slippery the stone tablets slip through my grasp, they fall, they shatter on the floor. There's probably a deep life lesson here, I'm just not sure what it is. In episode 543, How to Collaborate on Multiple Projects with Multiple People, we discussed creating master project documents. The master document includes a discussion of the project and links to all of the current related files. Master project documents keep everyone focused on just the files that are currently active. Your situation, however, is different. You want to be able to find the hundreds and hundreds of files and bookmarks that maybe aren't the thing you were working on yesterday, but you only need to find any given file when you need it. Search may do the trick. This may be a case where simply searching is all the mechanism you need. Give your files descriptive names like behavior plan for youth stealing, and a search for behavior plan or stealing will turn up that file. Do the same with your bookmarks, and you can just search in your bookmarks list to find the resources you need. This makes it easy for you to find resources, but it doesn't help you share those resources with others. First, gather your files all in one place. Using a cloud syncing service like Dropbox, Box.com, pcloud.com, or Sync.com, you can solve all the problems at once. Yes, all the problems. At once. Eat your heart out, Albert Einstein. For the rest of this episode, I'll talk about a mythical cloud service called Syncbox. Just substitute the name of whatever cloud sync service you actually use, or of course send me a whole bunch of money and I'll happily feature the cloud provider that you want me to. First, design your reference structure. Think about how you want to find relevant links and files. You might have files about specific behaviors like stealing or distracted or fighting. You might also have files about underlying causes or syndromes. For example, ADHD, psychopathy, broken homes, changeling. Create a folder for each of these topics. You can also group related topics into folders of higher level topics. For example, you might have a folder called behaviors. Inside that folder are 3 other folders, stealing, distracted, and fighting. You might have another folder called syndromes, and that one has 4 folders inside it: ADHD, psychopathy, broken homes, and changeling. Name and group these folders according to how you think you'll actually want to find the information. So you may want to keep a diary for a few weeks where you record what information you end up needing and what are you thinking when you need it. You might find out, for example, that you rarely look up information by syndrome, but you often look it up by biological cause. And in that case, you would want a containing folder called biological cause. Make copies if you need to file something in multiple places. You find a file called The Effects of ADHD on Stealing. You really want to file that in both folders, ADHD and in stealing. On your desktop computer, you could put the file in one folder, create an alias to it, and then drag the alias into the other folder, but file aliases like that generally don't work with cloud platforms. So, instead, make a copy of the file. Drop one copy in the ADHD folder and the other in stealing. For most systems that you use, the copy will have the word copy added to the end. Leave the word there, and then drag the copy into the other folder. You'll put a copy of the file in both folders, but when you later find the information, the word copy tells you which one's the copy and which one's the original. So if you need to make sure you get to the original for some reason, or if you make a change to the original and you want to create the copies and put them elsewhere again, it'll be really easy to tell which is the original and which are the copies. And you can use search to find all of the copies that have that same name. Turn bookmarks into web shortcuts and upload those. Bookmarks to web pages, they're a bit trickier since they live in your browser's bookmarks, but never fear. All modern browsers let you create a desktop shortcut to a website. On the Mac, just drag the address bar of the site onto your desktop and it turns into a desktop file. Drag that file into place in your reference folder hierarchy and boom, you've filed the bookmark in that same topic folder. To drag a Google Doc into a reference file, just open it in your web browser and then drag the shortcut from the browser bar. Or you can actually go into Google Docs and choose File, Download As in Google Docs to download a copy of your Google Doc as a Word or as an Excel file, and then put that file into your reference folders. Now, celebrate. When you need to find resources on a topic, just navigate to the folder on that topic, and since you created the topic folders aligned with how you will refer to them mentally, navigation will be easy. Inside the topic folder, you'll find all the relevant files and shortcuts organized with a simple drag and drop. Share your knowledge. If you want to share files with someone, you can do that on an as-needed basis. Most cloud services let you right-click any file stored in your sync box and copy a sharing link that you can then give to a colleague. You can share a single file or a whole folder, and even if you can't do it directly from your file browser, you can go to your account on your SyncBox site in a web browser and get a sharing link there. Rest easy, Corey. This will take a little work to set up, but it gives you a unified way to organize all of your files and shortcuts so that you can find them easily. Your folder names provide the organization, and anything inside can be dragged, dropped, or copied with ease. I'm Steve Robbins. Follow Get It Done Guy on Twitter and Facebook. Are you preparing a house to sell? Getting the kids ready to head to college? A Get It Done group can help you finish the project. Learn more at getitdonegroups.com. If you enjoy this podcast, please leave an honest review on iTunes at itunes.com/getitdoneguy. Reviews really help a lot. That's itunes.com/getitdoneguy. Work less, do more, and have a great life.